word from the Most High, from His mouth. You're giving your own definition. So if Jake keep on to believe you, they're just as wicked as you. And then those same followers, they're gonna convince other potential followers to follow your life. So you become responsible for them, and then they become responsible for the lies that they were led with, misleading others. You see how that goes? That's why the Lord condemns you with a harsh judgment when you're a false prophet. Because everybody's going to be prone to believe. Now they got to die because they didn't use critical thinking.
They didn't have discernment.
Because a lot of them, they will question their leaders, man. They be like, hold on, what? Wait, what? They don't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell does me taking in information from this devil and basically you saying that basically sin, he's influencing you to sin.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what the MOTB is. Okay, so you telling me I need to be influenced to sin to buy and sell.
Right.
What fucking sense does that really make?
Where's the physical? The scriptures talk about physical. It's a physical mark. So where? Hey, we even talk about the grievous sword. So how does that fit into that?
The philosophy is gonna cause you to have boils.
Okay. Okay. So you said it's spiritual, right? This man is not spiritual. Oh, yes, he is. He got all the demonic energy. Okay, so let's roll with that. But everything he pushes on you spiritually is to make it play out into you physically. That's what this is about. Everything that you know negative or demonic at you spiritually is so you play it out physically. He's a carnal man. So why would he want something just a physical thing if I keep thinking about this? No, he wants to do the shit. Because the action is just as bad. Howard Shah even came and condemned the thought of it, but there was the action that the law was talking about. But they still had that wickedness in their mind. So you can't rest on that alone. You have to erase that wickedness from your mind and not do it in the flesh. So willingly or unwillingly, you still can't do it.
Scripture say, be ye transformed
by the renewing of your mind, which is controlling the flesh.
And if you're a follower of this guy, and you have at least one drop of wisdom in you, you're going to question it, man. And you're going to come to the conclusion that you are being lied to.
But you know what, though? You got to really understand that everybody that's involved with these groups, the ones that aren't, that have the critical thinking, they're not with it.
Either that or they're going to wake up to the fact that they're being bullshitted and they're going to leave.
Once all of the glitz and glam of the rap album and all the debates and the chanting and marching with the big boots and the army and all of that, once all that wears off, you can't still go by tanks or whatever the fuck else you got.
The Most High is using them. Yeah, you know, it's just like a sifting for niggas that want to be Israelites. It's like ISUBK, you want to be a nigga and have a little bit of knowledge, go to them.
Yeah. I'm not trying to be a man like that. Like, I don't know how serious he is. But how long is he going to last when we really get into the heavy shit? I heard the music you were listening.
I got a blunt.
No, he had a cigarette, but still, that's just bad. That's worse.
That's the only reason why I brought it up.
Hey, his countenance was very, very black.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, bro, this might not be the right one for you. You know?
Very black, bro.
But I believe in repentance. I don't believe in mercy. Hey, come on, come get it. That may turn you around. Some brought you right here and they come out and say something. Hey, you here for a reason, Lord willing. Hopefully it's good.
That goes back to China's spirit though.
Yeah.
How many people came up and said, where y'all be at? I'll be back. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, too. Jake looks for comfortability even when they see us, man. Because as you notice, every time Jake come up, oh, where y'all teach at? Nigga, we in front of you.
No, y'all building.
Where y'all building? Comfortable. Bro,
He was there. face he wants to. It's cold out here. So that's why I said, I read his face, that's why I said, now we want to see who's really sincere, are going to come out and still want to get this thing. He was like, kind of looked around, looked down, was like, all right, I'll see y'all, on a warm day, good luck. I hope it's better than,
Springtime roll around.
Every question, hey, because Jake obviously knew, hey, that we were Israelites.
Yep.
So, he watched something. But it's like, damn, man, there's your opportunity to ask every question. Basically any question that you have, man. Hey, any inquiry, that you had, here's your time. Jake don't want to come back out, man. And if he do, hey, he just don't want to change right now. Hey, but the Lord requires right now, man. Exactly. Hey, because he felt convicted. Because what happened? Hey, he seen us, he walked over here, he seen us, he looked for a while before he got in the car. And he stayed right there.
He walked up the spot, that's why he started the fire.
Yeah. Stay right there.
You walk through.
Is still waiting, man. And hopped
You
out
can
to
walk
say
through,
something.
sorry.
So hey, what are you waiting on, man?
We waiting on you. Said that way. I do got some preachers have something else.
Y'all are shit outside. You go out there in Sacramento? You go out there?
Second Maccabees 6:25. And so they through mind hypocrisy and desire to live a little time and a moment longer should be deceived by me. And I get a stain to mine old age and make it abominable for those.
Basically dishonorable. It will make them dishonorable. Basically, you're going without honor. Instead of taking an honorable, death, becoming like a honor, somebody that's highly respected in Israel. They're going to bury it, you'll be able to read about it, and so forth, like we're doing now.
Where did you find out who that is?
Like, I did a lesson on this when it comes down to this thing, we're going to have the same fortitude and mentality that Eleazar had. We're going to show the same fortitude, man. Like, fuck it, man. Fuck my flesh, man. It's going to be hard as fuck, but hey, what you going to do?
Hey, you're rehearsing those things now on a smaller scale, man.
Yep.
By what? By not giving in into not giving into the flesh, continuously living by the spirit, man. Hey, because we're men and we get tempted here, man. And you gotta fight off those temptations, man. Them is demons.
Hey, and even Hassan, when he was breaking it down to Zaryak, he was basically saying you got people that's used to Uncle Sam. He said don't get so prone and used to Uncle Sam because he gonna set you up like that. You get used to all these benefits, stimulus payments, all these different things. UBI.
Yeah.
Your hand upon the staff and read the people, man. Those broken, those comfortabilities, those fiddles, man. Those government assisted programs. Basically everything Esau uses to ultimately have leverage above him. Because as long as you're coming to him, guess what? He understands, hey, they need me completely, man. Hey, well, this is where the disconnect starts, man. Hey, being reliant upon Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Because you got, right now, he's testing his UBI system. He has it to where right now, like in California, they have a program for, and it's only targeting the so-called black ones.
Yeah.
Well, basically, every month they'll be able to, all pregnant black women, they'll be able to receive $1,000 a month. You can actually look this up. Somebody can Google it. Pregnant black women.
Yeah.
Now they really gonna have to start getting knocked up.
And all the UBI programs all throughout America are targeting Jake neighborhoods. I know they started one up in Oakland. They got one like in the Midwest somewhere. I think one down in Florida. So it may be it's not on a city. It's like a small city scale, But they're testing it out. They're just working out the kinks, this works, that don't work, and then they're gonna just, you know, hit the people, hit Jake with it when they're most vulnerable. You know?
And they know to attack, to target the so-called black woman because they saw the route she went when they offered her benefits, when they gave her over to the government.
Yeah.
Took her man out the house, man.
Glad we're here, though. And look, we're watching what's that, 40, 50 years now since she's been on these assistances. This vintage, the new vintage lifestyle that she's living. You know, she compromised, and now they led right into her hand. She was led right, leading our people right into their hand. She's been a valuable ally to their industrial office. You got it, bro.
That's digital welfare. So this is via ABC 7 News. It says San Francisco's guaranteed income program for pregnant black women expands across California. San Francisco-based guaranteed.
Why are they going after just the black woman? Why only her?
She's the easiest mouse to trap.
Well, she's the poorest. You know?
Yeah.
Poor.
That's why the scriptures go into it says they set their eyes privately against the poor. Their eyes are set privately against the poor. Yeah.
But also, she's the most influential of the tribes of Jake. Yeah.
Hey, a black man could be that guy until a black woman show up. She show up, everything just shut down.
Yeah. You know, you see the nigga woman disrespecting her man, and then the Northern Kingdom, they do the same thing. They like the nigga woman was shaking her ass way before Cardi B and all these other, Northern Kingdom. But they like the nigga woman gives it the green lights it to all the other tribes.
He also pushes Esau's agenda harder than anyone as well. You know, that's we always bring up that partners for life. Hey, look at the garden, man. She further than pushed it into Adam. Now look at us. You know?
Isaiah 10:12, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which led thee caused thee to err, and destroyed the way of thy path.
It's all strategic. It's all by design. It's going to create more single-parent households. You know, and more dependency. That's basically what it is. You know, and the more dependency, the more authority he has. You know, depending upon my table for your life, well, I get to control your life. That's not a life, man. That is not a life.
Look at that smile.
And there's a Sirach 40, 29. It's like, my son, lead not a beggar's life, for better it is to die than to beg. The life of him that dependeth on another man's table is not to be counted for a life, for he polluted himself with other men's meats.
Pollute yourself, you have to pollute your ideas, pollute your constitution within you, pollute your morals, okay? Because you gotta live off of somebody else.
For he polluted himself with other men's meat, but a wise man well nurtured will beware thereof. Begging is sweet in the mouth of the shameless. That's what Jacob was doing at Esau. Begging, oh, give us this, give us that, give us this. Hey, you should be crying unto Yahweh Shemal Shai, man. You're begging and all that talking. That energy is given unto the wrong power, man. They see Esau as the God. You know? So they exalt him and crying to him. Hey, as we're sighing and crying, you know what I'm to Yahweh Shem Yahshua.